Man, this episode was lit. God damn. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was full of action and firepower. But damn, am I watching Demon Slayer Z? Because I saw like Nappa come out with the mouth blast, and then we came out with a Masenko, the blasting out the window and tearing the shreds and all that stuff, changing the landscape. But boy, you can't deny this shit was exciting as. What's up? It's your boy Cintron. Come back at you another recipe video that you're not. That's my real name. God dang. Like I said, this was good and lit. I mean, damn, wrong kind of lit. But anyways, man, this one started off where we left off with the puppet that was made in the mold of our sun breather, the original sun breather. Can't even think of his name, but he's the true owner of the original technique that I almost said some, because I know a lot of I ain't gonna say no shit though. So we find out that there's a sword inside. Take it out, like, oh man, it's about to be OP. That shit rusted, man. Like, damn. The little helper boy, he's like, it's all good because we never would have found this without you, Tanjiro. But Tanjiro feeling all down and he hurt. Like, damn, what I did, man. Oh. And then in left field, out of nowhere, Hanegazuka, whatever his name is, his swole leg. I'm like, bitch, you were never that big. Came out of the woodwork telling some, I'll take the sword now, don't worry about shit. I'm like, what do you mean you gonna take the sword? Leave it in my hands. No, nigga, you've been missing for the better part of, months, up and just left. And you come out of the left field talking about you want to take care of this issue? Nah, man, we didn't trust you with shit. So, kind of struggle fighting suits, but it's too strong. He's too strong. Even Tanjiro, he's breathing. I mean, well, he probably used to breathing on because it would have been a deficit, knocking out one of your swordsmiths. But he wrestles it from him, like swung them it's like they were little kids. And then somebody else come out there woodwork, Mr. Kanemori. He said, "Hey, his weakness is size." He took it on. He's like, "Ah, pass out." And he tells him that actually, Hanegazuka, he's been there. He got some training in because he wanted to have a sword made, or make a sword that is not gonna lead Tanjiro to an early grave, not get him killed. So he's been working on his skills and all that. So he's actually been grinding for you, and he would never say it, but he's doing this, for your sake, and he feels proud. You're one of the last customers he got. He didn't run off. Like, damn, because he doesn't have a piss poor attitude. And they're like, yeah. The little boy said, yeah, he got zero social skills. So he's like, oh, we'll take this, and he wakes back up. He said, I will take it. I'll be honored to the spiel. But basically, crazy. Like, why didn't you say that in the first place? Instead of acting like a fucking weirdo. But he takes it. It's gonna be 3 days, 3 nights, and it's actually tomorrow because that happened in the past. And we're just chilling, and then Tanjiro don't be sit back up with Genya. He's like, he's chatting all buddy. That's how Tanjiro is. He like to be close to people, like to get to know people and treat people with respect. And Genya's on disrespect from jump. He's like, man, I don't like you. Why are you talking to me all buddy and shit? You broke my damn arm because he was being a little bit. You hit old girl side of her head and shit, even though she's a weirdo. She like, oh, I like it like that. Come on, man. Why y'all gotta be freaky and Demon Slayer? I mean, well, you're slay some demons. You got some demons to slay inside yourself too. But yeah, I mean, like he deserved that shit, So but he still ain't eating and stuff. He's like, this dude is off. He's weird. This dude is is he Muzan Jackson? A weirdo, like vampire. But something going on. I know what it is, but I ain't gonna say it because I would ruin this anime for you guys. But he's like, yeah, man, like last time I saw you lost a tooth. And like, what? He like clam up real quick. Like, hold up, bro. I ain't even remember that, but damn, Tanjiro got him on that. He's like what are you talking about? You imagine things. No, but I got that shit right here in my hand. Like, oh, snap. Oh, so you can't hide from that. I mean, you really, literally can't hide from that because he has the evidence right in his hand, and he just throws Tanjiro out like, man, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out of my space, nigga. You're like, man, this dude is just a lost cause. He's just so antisocial. He's talking about his brother and all this stuff. And I'll prove myself and this, that, and the third. But it's something weird going on with him. I mean, I already know what it is, like I said, but I can't tell you guys that. And then, you know, we see a dude coming out, you know, from the sauna or whatever, you know, chilling from a spot, Swordsmith, and he's going down. He's like, "What is his face?" And I'm like, "That's one of them upper demons, man. Don't go into the lower room because he gonna send you to the upper room because he got that ranking." And you know, dude just like peers into the pot, sucks him up, pause, but and spits him back out. I'm like, damn, he even died with a mask. I mean, dude must have been ugly or some shit because that was his face. I'm like, it's indistinguishable between the mask and your face. Which one is uglier? I don't know a bit, but he, you know, he out of the game and just like suck, you know, because he's like, you feeling for him, but you know, you just, why would you look into the damn pot? Nigga, this ain't Aladdin. You ain't even rub the shit nothing. Ask for a wish or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, how the fuck did they find the damn village, man? I mean, the dude, or the other dude, I don't know which one it is, upper 4 or upper 5, got intel, man, which is just crazy, you know. So I mean, like, they got a network and it can just obviously, you know, simmer things down. It's like, it's crazy. If they should have came in more forces because they only have 2, but I mean, they assume it because the last time an upper demon had been beaten, it was over 100 years ago, like 130, I want to say. So I mean, it just tells you that, you know, all you need to know. But it's kind of, yeah, I mean, like, they got 2 out there. Like, you like, what the fuck we gonna do, man? Yeah, we got the love Hashira running around somewhere. We got the mist Hashira, and we got Tanjiro, who's like incomparable to a Hashira or something like that. But you know, that's just tough sledding. We barely just got one of these niggas, and we had a Hashira and all 3 of our niggas, and now you want us to take on 2? And that's not even the worst part about it. You know, we get to that a little bit later, but you know, Muichiro just strolls in, you know, unbeknownst to our, you know, our heroes, you know, demon or 2 at least in our midst, and yeah, it's crazy. Like, Muichiro just rolls up like casually, just pinches it. What kind of childish you doing, man? Get the fuck out my nose. And he's like, you know, you didn't notice I was here. He's like, you have no malice, so why the, you know what I'm saying? You like clips, one half of them, but without that actual half of it. So like he's talking about, you didn't even notice me. You should wake the fuck up. Cool. And then like just have like, you know, he's asking him where he can find his swordsmith. He can't find him. I'm like, is that the dude that got eaten up by the vase? You know what I'm saying? D-base, not D-base. But that could be him. I'm like, I don't know, because he's looking for Kanemura. I don't think that was Kanemura. I think that was no, I mean, I think Kanemura had like, he was an older dude. That was like a younger guy. Hopefully, I mean, he died too. I don't want to, you know, spit on his grave, but you know what I'm saying, like, we need Kanemura, and he was a kind dude, you know, whatever. But you know, this. You know, they talk, you know, small talking, like, you know, after I met you before, bro, has such a bad memory. You met him at the meeting, bro. And, you know, met Nezuko. He's like, yeah, she's such an oddball. I can't get a, you know, description on her. Can't get a read on her. He's like, oh, that's cool, you know, whatnot. Yeah. And then, as out of nowhere, Demon comes strolling in, and I think he could have murked him, man. It's just a timid one. He's just fucking weird. Like, oh, may I jerk off, sir? Like some, what do you call it? That one, Louis C.K. comedian. Do I have permission to grape you? Like, come on now. Like, this man ain't committing no crime. Like, he actually asked you, could he commit the crime first? But anyways, like, dude, he's so, like, passive. And he gets attacked, and they're like, it's a 3-on-1 because they got Nezuko. And he's Tanjiro telling Nezuko, don't go all out, don't go into that form because, you know, you be uncontrollable in that form. But he rolls up on us, and Muichiro just, it's like he's going slow, like he's not even taking it seriously. He just cuts his head off, and he's like, okay, that I know this ain't the end. That was too easy. And then he just splits. He grows a whole body from the head, and then the body grows a head. And it's like, now it's 2 dudes, and like they argue. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? What the fuck is this shit? I mean, I'm just all told, you know. But I know this ain't good. Cause remember our last upper ranked demon that we fought, you know, dealt some critical damage, and then Gyoko, what was his name? Not Gyoko, Daki, whatever, you know, not Daki's brother, whatever. I can't, you know, his name. He came out and he's like, man, she was a handful to deal with, and she wasn't even the main antagonist. She's a sub demon. The 2-for-1 package, the one, you know, the free item that you didn't want, but you'll take, you know, whatever. Yeah, them take over bitches. All right, anyway, thirst demon. I'm the thirst hosher. The water hosher. Secret one, but yeah, she, you know, so we're dealing with these two demons, and it's like, bruh, it's already was bad enough with one. And then they got different personalities, so he's like, man, we're kind of screwed here. And then he just out of nowhere, I mean, we go to attack him again, because we're like, okay, we got this dude. Masenko! He sent your butt, you know. Team Rocket's blasting off again, looking at, like, he's gone. He's like, I don't know if he, you know, got damaged, but he can't come away from that unscathed, man. And now we got Tanjiro with two of these, because he like, bruh, come on. Like, he got Nezuko, but, you know, he just barely hung on to the roof, and, you know, because Nezuko hung on. You're like, so we in deep shit. We in deep shit. And, you know, but, you know, we do have some ace in the hole. I mean, no, Tanjiro was trying to fight these, and before we get to that, he puts on a staff. I'm like, they bringing out Dragonball, you know, with you know, Gohan Masenko. They bringing out Inuyasha with your boy Miroku with the staff. Like, he electrocuting the hell, like, because y'all know demons, you know, once they eat a certain number of bodies, pause. They got once they hit a certain number of bodies, you know, like these holes in the street, they reeking. They get special powers. They can turn off their pair body. All right, anyways, it's crazy that you know, some of these special abilities are just very phantasmal, and so you got light. I mean, this seems to be one, because we saw the blast can project energy. Now we see this dude can electrify. Like Tanjiro, like, I'm trying to lose Tanjiro, like, bruh, Tanjiro, you cannot lose you right here, nigga. Pull through. And then you know, Genya comes out of nowhere. He said he looking like E40. Yeah, not E40. Looking like Eazy-E. Put my gun up on you, ho. I say blast and your neck say go. Like, blood just gushing out, coming out. You know, I'm like, actually he beheaded them, because I'm like, okay. Then I'm like, then they just split, and he's like, I didn't even get the demon. No, but he's wrong. He did get him. A new one just appeared. Because I'm like, what the hell? I know you hit both of them. Now we got 4 of these motherfuckers. I'm like, you can't be. He's like, because he cuts the head off. And Tanjiro says, no, don't do that, because actually they're gonna split up. You're gonna actually free them, so that the key is not innate for these guys. I don't know what it is, because, you know, it gets tricky with these upper level demons. You don't know what the hell is their stick up. How do they get dusted? But I mean, you got 4, and it's like, I'm thinking, okay, it's just a split. Like, you just, you know, now the personality A and B, and now it's like A1 and A2 and B1 and A2 and B2. No, it's 4 different. Because I saw, like, there's one pleasure tattoo on the tongue, and then there was like or incantation or whatever, and then now it's joy on another thing. I'm like, joy, pleasure. I ain't experienced none of these feelings in this episode. I'm feeling pain and fear. Like, now, like, we done in on this shit, bro. It's going berserk. Not bringing another anime with it. I mean, there is body niggas and bloody niggas up. But man, it's getting out of control. So like, Genya, he gets, you know, he's like, Genya, you alright? And like, one demon is taking, he's flying. He's like, this demon, this version of him can fly. Like, what the hell is going on? He's like, I'm glad to be free. Like, I'm glad we're like separated, because like they were cowardly before. Now like they all like brand new. Like they on one. Like they are 10 out of 10 on the power scale. and rightfully so, because upper level demon, and he carries Tanjiro away. Like he's telling Nezuko to stay with Genya and help him out. Like, nigga, worry about your goddamn self. You being carried away, spirited away. I can't help bring other enemies, but and this dude, he's like, Vegeta, you mind if I hit him with a point blank blast? Ah! I'm like, shit, nigga, this nigga a Q or some shit. No, shut up, niggas. I don't give y'all actual. I ain't a frat, so fuck y'all. But anyways, like he hits Tanjiro point blank range, and like he got hit with it, but he's able to avoid some of the damage. I forgot how he got away from it, but he's like falling and trying to grab onto a branch. Branch broke, and like he's on the ground. Then the dude's like right next to him again. And he's like charging up, and like we don't even see what happens. Like, what the hell's going on, bro? He's like I can't hear. My body is going up. Like, bro, these are just the opening attacks. Get up, Tanjiro. Get the fuck up, man. And so we see Bushido coming, from a distance. He's like, I got blasted pretty far away, so I'm trying to recover and get back. I gotta get back there. He's thinking about priorities in his head. He sees a demon, the face demon. Basically, like, it looks like a spell, so it's not even the main body. Dealing with the young cat, the little buddy that we had met in last episode, and met again in the beginning of this episode. Continuation. And he's like assessing. I gotta get first the priority is the chief, and then the skilled swordsmith. I gotta prioritize them first. I ain't worried about this dude over here, this little body. And he's see him struggling for his life, about to get eaten. He's like, man, I can't even afford it, to even think about it. I'm like, you cold motherfucker, you can't even leave a little buddy like that, man. Leave him out there in cold. And then he remembers what Tanjiro said, because he's like, actually, what you said was beautiful. And like, yeah, it's like, bro, you need to put a premium on people's lives, like, not just the ranking and like, just everybody's, a human life is a human life, unless they done done some heinous, to lower their value. But so he snaps out of that, and then he goes and cuts it off the demon's arm, and it's like, tells him where to run. And he's like, you're slowing me down, but really, he's just trying to save his life. But I'm like, wow, finally, Talk No Juice actually got to this. And that's what's up, and that's where we end this episode. But man, it's gonna be lit. Thank you, Tokito. It's the title of the next episode. It's gonna be most likely the little boy. Thank you, Tokito, for saving his life, even though he didn't have to. Like, he was at odds with him, at opposition, indifferent to him living or dying. And then also, last episode, this episode, last episode, didn't really care about the little dude's feelings or whatever. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get that, but he had to be that harsh. But man, it's gonna be lit next episode, because obviously we're gonna be experiencing a lot of fighting going on. And man, what the fuck is going on? Where's the love Hashira? And man, how's Genya and Nezuko gonna fare over there? So, anyways, getting out of here. Man, you're not even watching, it's all good. But this was a lit ass episode. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care if you're watching it or not. I enjoyed it. So, anyways, like, comment, share. Subscribe. Thanks for watching. Check me out at Cintron, Cintron Anime, Cintron Life, or Cintron Laughs, or other social media.